I'm Tolly Swift and this is the latest car, an E92 BMW 335i. For more helpful videos on this car and many others, please check out my channel. It doesn't matter whether we're removing the bulbs, removing the bumper or removing the headlights completely. We need to start by removing the wheel arch liners on both sides of the car. So BMWs do tend to be pretty low, it doesn't matter which models you're working on. So what I've done is I've had to drive onto some boards just to be able to get my jack underneath the car, and you've got a jacking point right in the centre which I've just about been able to get onto, and then you'll want to use some axle stands preferably. The other problem will be if you've got large wheels like I have, so I've got 19-inch rims on this, you won't have a lot of room in the wheel arches to work, so it will help to keep the car raised up so the suspension is dropped, allowing you more room in the wheel arch. So I'll just show you quickly where I've jacked the car up. So there's a jacking point right in the centre of the car. So if we're just removing the wheel arch liner, on the bottom lip of the bumper we've only got two 8mm screws to remove. One here and one right on the corner in front of the wheel arch. Then behind the bumper we have this screw here, this one here, and one just behind this rubber part here that all need removing. It's completely up to you whether you remove this rubber component here. And if we're removing the bumper completely, we have another 5 screws in the centre of the bumper. So now we'll continue into the wheel arch, and we've got 3 8mm screws near the edge. Then on this side of the car we've got but the only one that we need to remove is this one, and this is the same on the other side of the car. We only need to remove an 8mm screw next to this vent here. We've got a 10mm plastic nut here, and along the top edge of this part of the wheel arch liner we've got another 3 8mm screws, so one missing from that hole. Now I have already had these screws out, but I've noticed that on BMWs the screws tend to stay okay. They're nothing like they are on VWs. This car is 14 years old and these appear to be the original screws, and I've not had one not come out yet. So we've got this one near this vent here. And the remaining 3 on the top. I've already taken one out. Pull the rearmost part of the trim off the stud that the 10mm nut came off, and on this edge pull the liner out. There may be a small plastic clip holding it to the bumper, but then you'll be able to drop it away from the upper part of the wheel arch liner and out of the car. Now the final two bolts that we've got at the edge of the bumper are these two 8mm pointing upwards. Then along the top edge we've got 4 T30 Torx screws. Repeat on the other side of the car. You'll need to remove the headlight washer covers before removing the bumper, and you could do this by operating the windscreen washer until these operate and catching it, but that would be quite messy if you're in a workshop. So if you stick a tool in underneath, try to catch the thicker plastic behind this cover, then holding the cover up, there's an even stronger piece of plastic here which you can use to pull the washer out, and with the washer out you can unclip and remove the cover. So for removing the bumper we need to disconnect the fog light on both sides of the car. So now if we pull the bumper out from the bottom slightly to get these wings out here, hold it in the centre if you're on your own, and do the same on the other side. And that's the bumper completely removed.